Hi and welcome back to Visit Fylde. This is a bit of a strange place to start a vlog, but bear with me because all will become abundantly clear in a moment or two, because we are going to go on a little drive to show you how to get into Cleveleys and where the best spots are for parking. So this obviously is you stop off if you need petrol. And I've just been in Morrison's supermarket, so I thought I would take you back with me and then you'll be able to see where to go. So this is the roundabout that you're going to come to when you come down the A585. So to the right is the delightful Delight, which is no cross roundabout. So it's get no cross and no moss mixed up. And this is a continuation of the A585, which is Victoria Road West, and this is going to bring us into Cleveleys town centre and to the beach. I'll just put the window up a little bit. So this is obviously residential land, and you can see a pair of traffic lights in the distance. So if you're not sure how to get to this point, I would suggest that you look on Google Maps or your other favourite map app of choice, and then just follow the main road. So this is actually coming into the town. Don't forget, make sure that you've subscribed, make sure that you've hit the little bell for notifications, and make sure that you've given the video a like as well, and we'll work our way around all the other high places and hot spots. And just as I've got in the car, it started spitting the rain. Unbelievable. So this is North Drive that we're driving straight through. Just carry straight on in a straight line, and this is effectively where the main shopping road of Cleveleys ends. So we've got the tramway on the right hand side, which is the one who did the fundraiser for Cleveleys town centre earlier in the year. This tends to be kind of bars, pubs, services type end of town. And as you can see, we have Spoons on the left. We have Spoons on the left. And this is quite a busy junction. This is the main intersection that we're coming up to, which is the tramway. The tramway runs sort of straight down the middle of the road, actually. So the post office is on your right hand side. Plenty of shops in Cleveleys. NatWest on the right as well. And this is the main junction. If you turn left here, according to that arrow, you would end up going to Blackpool. And if you turn right here, you would end up going to Fylde. And where the yellow box hatch markings are in the middle of the road, that's where the actual tramway passes through. So on both sides, just past the junction, is a little concrete fence to stop you from coming a cropper with the passing trams. So there's a few public car parks in Cleveleys, and there is some on-street parking as well. So I'm going to take you for a little drive round, and then you can see where the car parks are. Now obviously the high street is straight in front of us, and it's a bit tight for driving around and a little bit congested. So I'm going to show you the easiest way to get to the public car parks. So we're going to turn right and then left, which takes us down Roughly Road, which is parallel to Victoria Road West. Will not knock this lady down though. So this is much easier way to get where you want to be. Straight down Victoria Road West, at the end of the high street is the CCC. So the shops carry on sort of down here. We're going to turn left here at Roughly Road. This is McDonald's on the left that did the recent fundraiser for us. And this takes you straight into two different surface car parks. So one is Short Stay, which is on our left again, and that's Roughly Road car park. This is all double yellow lines and hatch marks, and it can get quite busy, so you can understand why. So this one on our left is Roughly Road car park. There is a pay by phone app. I'll take you for a little diversion. We have public toilets, we have facilities on your left, we have disabled parking spaces, we have electric charging bays, disabled bays on your right. Left here at the side of these bollards is Victoria Road West, and that's literally straight into the shops. Parking machines, pay by phone app, and this is a short stay car park, so it's 2 hours maximum stay, I think. Do you know, it's one of them things that, yeah, 1 hour £1, 2 hours £2. Overnight, 6 while late is also £2. Private car park on the left for the pub, and this is back out onto Roughly Road. So I'm going to go left again, and I'm going to take you to the long stay car park. So if you're coming by public transport, the bus station is on the left. You can tell that because it says bus station above it. My favourite chip chop. And the sea is literally just through that gap. So this is Derby Road, west on the left, east on the right. I'll take you for a little total round here. Hey, I don't know, we know how to live us, don't we? Going round car parks. So these electric bays on the left are brand new and just been opened, and I've yet to see anybody actually parked in one, but I suppose it's a bit of a chicken and an egg thing. Plenty of spaces in here. If you've got a residence pass, you can park here with a residence badge, and of course it's one way left from the end of here. Derby Road East, straight across, is also long stay, much the same. Parking machines take coins, or you can pay by cards. There's some on-street parking, as you can see around here. There's quite a few bays. I think these are an hour. Very rarely park here. Yeah, they're an hour. I've got a residence badge, so I tend to use that and park at Derby Road. So I'll take you on a loop back round into the town centre and show you where the other car park is. And then, so this is the seafront at the back of the wall, and the promenade. You can tell how low we are as we come up Beach Road. This is Beach Road that we're just leaving, and this is North Promenade, and we're coming up to the roundabout at the end of Victoria Road West, which is at the other end of the traffic lights. So left here is back down to Case Chipper and Derby Road car park. I feel like I'm doing my advanced driving test. So we'll just total round the roundabout and turn left. Victoria Road West is one way heading towards the sea. I always have to think carefully, because this brings you back, if you come down here left, brings you back round the one-way system, and you've actually missed the car park. So you need to take your second turn in down the side of between these two blocks of flats, which is Ellerbeck Road, and that brings you in to, oh, who said that? That's a traffic announcement. And that brings you into the other access into Cleveleys, coming from Blackpool direction. And this is one way as well. Move over. Move over. Goodness me, she wants all the road to herself. So it's a bit of a one-way maze round here. If you're coming from Blackpool, you can dodge down there. And Aldi is on our right-hand side. That's the main street. So Aldi's on our right-hand side. and they have their own car park as well, which is an hour and a half maximum stay, and obviously it's for customers of the shop. And this is the wonderful Aldi. And got disabled spaces and parent and child spaces, etc. And this is where the post office sorting office used to be, and they bought the land. Oh, now then, how long ago is it? It must be a couple of years, and made it into additional car parking because it's a really popular shop. And they've even got electric parking bays as well, and I have seen people using them. So that's the foot access back out onto the road. Right, we shall turn right as we leave the car park, taking care not to knock this gentleman down. And I will show you the little car park at the back of Marks and Spencer's, which, when I say little, I mean little. So on your left hand side here, there is parking for Marks and Spencer's food store, and that is a machine that you need to buy a ticket, and then when you shop in the store you get your money redeemed off what you've paid. So that is a very quick little whistle-stop tour to how to find car parks in Cleveleys. So most of these side streets, there's a lot of double yellow lines, so just be careful and be warned, because the traffic warden does patrol and they hand out lots and lots of tickets. You have been warned. So watch out for double yellow lines. There are lots of parking bays on side streets, so if you're lucky and it's a bit later. What time is it now? It's 20 to 4 now as I'm filming this. So as you can see, later on in the day it's that little bit quieter, and you can sometimes drop on a space. And now I'll take you down here, which of course is Victoria Road West. Are you starting to feel dizzy yet? Bus stop on the main road, which is dead handy it is. And there are some disabled parking bays on here and taxi bays, as you can see on the left. And this is one way in this direction, but it does get very busy. So if you're just literally looking for a car park, I would always recommend that you go down Roughly Road, because it's a busy little road, is Victoria Road West. So I hope you've enjoyed this little driving tour around Cleveleys. Unusual to say the least. Make sure that you've subscribed. Make sure that you've hit the little bell for notifications and done all the subscribing and signing up stuff. Hope you found it useful. Tell all your friends. And until next time. Oh, I've just had a thought. I'll take you down the prom, so to speak. I'll take you this way. We'll go northwards towards Russell Beach, because there's actually some more parking down here, which, being a local and driving past it and walking past it a million times, you tend to forget, don't you? Strange, isn't it, how you forget things? So on the right hand side here is Jubilee Leisure Park, which is JD Gyms and the View Cinema. There is parking at the back of here. There is a reasonable sized car park for patrons of said venues. And there is another car park on the seafront on your left, which is short stay, and is handy if you just want to have a little walk, or you want to just pop in the cafe or in the venue for a drink. So this is a little short stay one. You can't use your residence parking permit on this car park, but you can just about see over the wall. Look, can you see the beach? Just if you, I think I might be a little bit higher than the camera, but if it's a lousy day and you want to just sit in your car, you can just about see over the wall. If you've got a bit higher vehicle like this one, you're laughing. And on your right hand side here is Jubilee Gardens car park, which of course is out of action at the moment because it's the compound for the beach works. But the good news is that you can park here at weekends. The car park is open at weekends. The car park is open at weekends. It's my mate Dave. So you can still use that on Saturdays and Sundays when the site is unoccupied. The venue car park is for patrons only. It's not for people who are walking on the seafront and whatnot. It's for people who are eating in the pub. And then of course there's another car park up here. How remiss of me to forget that, I ask you. How remiss. Tut tut tut, wash your mouth out, Jane. So this is Russell Beach, as is known, Russell, as it is known. Still at Cleveleys, and this is a dead end at the end of here. But there is free seafront parking up here for people who are walking, using the beach, doing frankly whatever you want to do. The fencing is temporary while they're just working in the vicinity on that little bit of beach works. So this is all free parking, daytime only. Goes on and on and on. It gets very busy. Gets very busy on here. It's very popular in all weathers. So if you want to just sit and watch the sea, this is where you need to come. Do not park at the end of here on the hatch markings, because the emergency services use this gate. The gate gets you right round the coast road if your emergency services up to Fleetwood. So if somebody's had an accident and needs an ambulance or the lifeguard or whatever, that's where the emergency services will drive down. And if you're parked on the hatch markings, they're not going to be able to get down, are they? Not be the first time that somebody's been parked there and the Coast Guard's come on in a flap needing to get on, which really does bring us to our destination. So there you go, that's the beautiful view, and the sun's even managed to come out a little bit for us this afternoon. So finally I have actually got to the end of our destination. So I hope you've enjoyed that little ride round. I would imagine it's turned into a bit longer ride round than I thought, actually. Ooh, nearly 20 minutes. Don't forget, make sure you've done all the subscribing, make sure that you've shared the video and given it a like, and we will see you next time. Bye for now.